Alright, so my name is Patrick Peacock. We just went over the components of a slackline, what you need as far as materials, and now I'm going to talk about how you want to set up your slackline. The first thing we're going to do is with the very end of our webbing, we're going to make a bite in it, which is a fancy name for just folding over the webbing. Okay? We're going to take our rock ring, and the rock ring is going to go over that fold. At this point, we're going to take this end of the bite from the rock ring, go around, make a loop, and it's going to go back in. The important part here is that we make a little bit of space here between. Now what we're going to do is take our carabiner, and this is one of the pair carabiners, take it through, and it's like that, and then when it tightens it's going to tension on itself, and we're all set. The reason we use this system instead of tying like a clove hitch or any other kind of climbing knot or sailing knot is that it's going to lay flat and it's going to be easy to undo later on. Alright, so now we're going to set up the anchor. So I'm going to set this down carefully. Got my towel. Going to take my anchor around the tree. I've got both parts of the anchor clip in, and then I'm going to go ahead and lock that down. From here, I'm going to follow the line straight across to the other side where I'm going to tension it. Now before we're able to connect our anchor over here to the tree, we need a place that's going to be able to tension in, and so we're going to set that probably about 6 feet away from the tree, depending on the length of the line. The longer the line, the more distance you need away from the tree for tensioning space to make the line tight. So coming back in, we're going to do the same thing with our other rock ring and our normal carabiner. So in the direction of towards the other anchor, we're going to make that same bite again, slide the anchor ring down. It's going to once again go up and inside, and we're going to make that loop. So as you can see, here's our little loop. And then we're going to connect through, and we're all set. Following from there, we're going to go over here, and we're going to set up our other anchor on this side. So once the anchor is through, we check that there. Daniel, if you'll hold this for me for a second, please. Just going to make sure the line is completely flat all the way across, which it is. Now the way to remember this is what goes up must come down. So from this side, I'm going to go from down to up. So I'm going up inside of this thing here, up through the carabiner. So we're going to follow it to our anchoring carabiner, and on this side we're going to go down. So we're going from the top to the bottom, going down with the line. So we went up then down, and on this side we're going to go up one more time. Now this is where you need to get your tension. You see here that we want this line inside, so we're going to pull the first line out and the other one will be inside, and the purpose of this is it's going to create friction when we tighten it. So we do that one more time over here, following along, just make sure everything's straight. And once we're on here, we're going to go down again. So we went up, down, and see, we're going to put it inside the other line again. So our last line is here on the inside. Okay? So this last line is here. Now when we do that, we're going to go ahead, tension both of the carabiners. We know the other one's going to be tensioned too. As soon as we pull on this system, and you see this tension, it's going to hold friction right here up against the carabiner. If you're pulling a long line, the carabiner is going to get hot, so make sure that you only do it in short sections before you tighten it the rest of the way. Tighten it with a few people, and you're just going to pull until you get enough tension. And here you have the full setup for the line. Thank you. We'll see you again next time.